Hi there, this is Ajit. Welcome to Step by Step Data Science tutorial. So in today's video, we will discuss about regular expression to clean email text. So this is my email text and I will be explaining of applying regular expression to clean this text. So this is my text, this is my email body. So I will be cleaning this text so that I can apply my machine learning module. So I will be using regular expression to clean this text so that I can apply machine learning module and can detect whether my email is spam or not spam or not spam. For that, what I will be doing is I will be removing this sign and this sign. So I will be converting all my numbers to, so my number will be hard coded to some number and my email address, for example, this email address will be hard coded to some email address. Likewise, my hyperlink, HTTP link will be hard coded to some HTTP value. So why I'm hard coding this value is, so I will hard code it to something like HTTPS. For email, I will hard code it to email address. For number, I will hard code it to number so that I can count all my hard coded values, because in every email we will have different hyperlink, we will have different number, we'll have different email address, right? So I will hard code all these email address and the HTTPS all website link to one particular link for one particular value, so that after applying machine learning module, I can count all my hyperlinks. So how many hyperlinks we might have? Let's say 10 hyperlinks. So email address might have 20 or 50 email address. So in this way, I can count all my hyperlinks, my email, my numbers, and can see whether my text of my body is spam or not spam. So I will be using regular expression to clean all this detail, all these numerical values, and I will be applying a pattern to look for email ID that has underscore, the hyperlink that starts with HTTPS. So I will be writing all this regular expression and I will be explaining this in much detail. So let's start. So before start using of regular expression, we need to convert this to our lower case. So why it is needed? Because so that if we have a value, for example, like indicate, we need to treat this value to lower case so that we have synchronous data. So let's convert this to a lower case first. So file will be converted to dot lower. So I have converted all my text to lower case. Now to handle null, to handle numerical numbers, for example, for 100 and for 10, I will hard code this value to number. So I will be using, for number, what I can do, two things. For number, I can do two things. First one is, so I can use slash d takes all digit digit number. Slash d means all digit number, or I can use my digit number from 0 to 9, starts with, if it starts with 0 to 9, I can use this pattern to collect all numbers. So I will be using I dot find all, then I will be using slash d comma content files. So here I have can see my numbers splitted it into a list. If I do plus here, plus takes more than one value, more than one digit. So here more, one or more than one digit is 10, 100 and 2. 10, 100 and this is 2. So I will be hard coding, I will hard code this value to to number. So this will be hard coded to number, comma. So my file content will be, so now if we see, all my digit is converted into number. So here we can see number. So slash d takes only digit value, and plus means more than one digit. So here we say more than one or more digit. One or more is 210. So this is how we hard code, we remove all our numerical value to hard coded number. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to find all our hyperlink. For example, here my hyperlink starts with https, and here my hyperlink starts with http. Okay, so what so we have in the regular expression we have question mark. What it does is, so my hyperlink is http and https. So what question mark does is, if I give https and question mark, what this question mark does is it will find any character after http. So it either can be s or can be another value. Okay, so we will be using first http. So so why I did question mark here is so that it can accept, if we don't have s then that is fine, if there is s then it will take s even. So that's why we use question mark here. So let's see, if I do a rd.find all index text, if I do here https and question mark, and if I give comma dt, it takes both. So question mark says why, like, it's if we have s then that's fine, if there's no s then even that is also fine. So it takes both s and not s. Okay, then my another pattern is double slash. So my is semicolon and double slash. If I keep semicolon and double slash, it takes this value. Okay, now my all I have is my alphanumeric character. So what I will be doing now is, so I will be using slash s. Slash s means all space, all space. So include all space slash s. And if I give caret sign here slash f s, that this says that do not include space. So here what I will be writing now is, so if I give here caret sign and slash s, that means we will not be including space, right? So here we don't have a space, here we don't have a space, right? Space is after .com. So this slash s caret sign slash add s in square bracket says search for the pattern until we don't have space. So we have a space, we until we don't have a space is till here we have a space, right? So this will give me all my hyperlink like g. And if I give plus here, what it gives is one or more character until we don't have space. So here we can see we got both of our URL. So I will be applying this in our text. So if I apply this in our email body, this will give us this hyperlink. Now what we will be doing is we will be replacing this hyperlink with hard-coded value. So I will hard-code this to HTTP ADR. So this is my source pattern. So if I look this search pattern now, my hyperlink is, so this hyperlink has been converted into HTTP AA ADDR. Okay, so this is how we handle, we remove all our hyperlink. So to reiterate, what I did is, so my regular expression was HTTPS question mark dot slash, not start with slash s and plus. This means if there is s, then include, else if there is space, also include the character. Okay, and slash s means all space, and if we give caret sign here, do not include space. So whatever my https dot slash, whatever, we need to include all character that does not include space. So my https dot slash is google.com, so we don't have a space here, so this value is added in our pattern. Hope this makes sense. And another one is to hardcode all email address to email ADR. So for this, what we will be doing is file underscore content solve. So my email address has contains some value. My email address has at the rate. Okay? So my email address has at the rate sign, and at the rate sign followed by at the rate sign is, so whatever value there is after at the rate, sorry, will be non-space character. So again we will be using here not space. So whatever we have at the rate, after at the rate, there is no space, right? So all the value after at the rate where there is no space will be included. I dot find all. So all the value after the at the rate, after rate sign, and it doesn't include space, will be included. This means E, and if we give plus here, so after at the rate we don't have a space, right, till .com, so it will be included. So if we include this at our beginning clause, so include everything that does not contain space before at the rate. So again I need to give here plus, so this will give me my email address. Okay, so I need to remove this email address too. I need to hard code this email address to email id. This will be equals to solve bracket. So if we look at, so we will hard code this value to ttr. So now if we look at our email, so email id, this email id is converted into email attr. Now what we will do is, now we will handle all special cases. So we will exclude all special cases. So a special character here is this sign, this bracket and all. So we will write a regular expression as find all, include all A to Z. We will include all A to Z number character, also from small a to Z. Also from digit 0 to 9 we will include, and also we will include slash s. Slash s means space, we will include space from this variable. So if I give here plus, so this all, we will include all this value. So to exclude all character except this one, we give here caret sign. If we give caret sign here, this will give me all the special character that we will be excluding from our text. Okay, so this caret says do not include our alphabet, anything except alphabet from A to Z, from small a to z, a number digit from 0 to 9, and all space after space, anything except this will be excluded. Okay, that's why the caret sign says include everything except this value like number or character or space. So we will remove this from our text. So file underscore content will be equals to re dot soft bracket. So this is my source pattern. So we will replace this with blank comma. So this is the value. Here we can see we have removed this sign, question mark, but here we still have one blank here and slash n here. Okay, so let's try to remove that. So re dot find all. So let's see my slash n. We have two slash n here, and even we have one slash n here. So let's try to remove 2 slash n first. So my repetition of slash n is 2, is repeated 2 times. Okay, comma. So this says like what I did right now is my slash n. I have 2 slash n in my text. So what I did is slash n 2 comma 2. This 2 is the starting number of start 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 looking, start searching 2 slash n till 2. So starts with 2 slash n until we have 2 slash n. So that means starts with slash n, 2 slash n, and until we have 2 slash n, which is this pattern. So if we run this, so we have 2 slash n slash n. Now we will remove this with, so we will remove this slash n with space. Okay, so we remove this with space. Now we see one slash n over here. So here we see one slash n followed by space, and here we don't see any space. So let's remove every slash n that is followed by space. For space it is slash s. So we have 2 slash n. Let's replace this with space again. So 2 slash n is replaced with space. Now we have 1 slash n. Okay, now let's replace that 1 slash n with space again. Now we see everything looks good. Now one concern we say is we have one extra space here. Okay, so for that what we will be doing is I dot find all. If we give start with caret sign, if we start with caret sign, and check if it starts with slash s, space, and see if we have that or not. So we have one space that is starting with space. So this means if we don't give inside bracket, so we have two things here. So this caret sign says anything that starts with. If we have caret sign inside our square bracket, suppose ABC, if we look for ABC, and if we give inside caret bracket, if we give A, this means does not contain A. So here we can see a vast difference between not including inside a square bracket and including outside the square bracket. If you don't give any square bracket like here, this means anything that starts with some value. So if you only have, for example, here, if I give slash s, is anything that starts with space. And if I give this, suppose if my source pattern is ABC, and if I give slash inside, if inside I give A, this means does not contain A, and my output will be B and C. Okay. So this slash S means anything that starts with space. So we have here some characters start with a space, and if I give, suppose my source pattern is ABC, and if I give re dot find all, and in here if I give not A, okay, so this means my string does not contain A. This will be B and C. So here is the huge difference between doing it inside bracket. If I give here only slash A, cat sign A comma dt. So what does this does here? It gives me A. Okay. So the difference here we can see is this means that does not contain A in the text dt. And this means that the text should start with A. Okay, so if I run this, it will be my A. So we have text that starts with A. Okay, so here the difference between the square bracket caret sign and without the square bracket caret sign. So here we gave anything, if we haven't included the square bracket here, so this means anything that starts with space. So here we have anything that starts with space, so we will be removing that space now. So this will be equals to re dot sub, and we'll replace this with blank. So this is my clean text. So this is my final output. My space has been removed. So now I will be using a machine learning module, and I will classify this text as spam or not spam in my next tutorial. Hope this tutorial was helpful to you and give you a better understanding of using Euler expression. So if you like this channel, please like and subscribe my video. Thank you so much.